urgent need for all regulatory agencies to enforce safety precautions, especially in handling of and store of explosive dynamite in view of the explosion that rocked Bodija area on Tuesday, 16 January 2024. The House note that the devastating explosion occurred at the area, Bodija, Ibadan, Tuesday, 16 January 2024 at around 7:45 p.m. The incident left scores of residents injured and claimed the life of 3 people, according to information reeled out by officials of the Oyo State government. Further notes that the impact and effect of the explosion was felt 15 kilometers apart as it affected resident building at Songo, Agbetelu, Gwelu, Samondele, Bashomashi, Mokola, among others, as well as ministries, departments, and agencies at the state secretariat in Ibadan. Aware that His Excellency Governor Engineer Sheyi Makinde was swift to react to the unfortunate incident as he visited the scene on the explosion the same night, and around that the hospital bill of those injured would be offset by the state government, while the governor had also named some hotels to accommodate those displaced as a result of the blast. As we speak, the hospital government has set up emergency situation headed by Deputy Governor, His Excellency Barrister Bayo to collect and coordinate names of the victims of the explosion. Further aware that preliminary investigation of security agents suggest that the incident was caused by explosive device stored in the area by suspected illegal miners. There are also many questions begin to answer. Who authorized the keeping or store of the device in the house? Where and how were the dynamite stored in the said building? How long had the dynamite been kept in that area? For what purposes were the device kept or stored? What were the safety measures put in place to avoid potential blast? Was there regular inspection to ascertain and sign the deterioration, damage, or manufacturing? Were the security agents aware of the development? Why would someone keep such amount of dynamite in residence detention area? How are we sure that all dynamite have exploded? If not, are we not indirectly waiting for another disaster to happen? For commend His Excellency Sheyi Makinde for his prompt response and provision of the alternative accommodation for those displaced in incidents. 2. Appreciate the security agency, Nigerian Police, Civil Defense, and Security Corps, Oyo State Security Network Agency, among others, for rising up to the occasion. 3. Command National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, and the Oyo State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, to prompt development of the officers to the screen of the explosion. Appeal to the federal government and its emergency response agencies to come to aid of the victim of the blast.
And he has about 10,000 Nigerians working for him. Mr. Speaker, I want you to use your good office as the chairman of the Speakers Forum. You see, the root of this matter has to do about the law on mining, which gives the state no power at all to control whatever mining activities that is happening in each state. The state government builds the road. they use their articulated trucks to carry all these materials. They damage our road. They don't have anything to give us. Like the guy was saying, the madam was saying, he said, Malajina Malaysian did a lot to develop the mining sector in Oyo State. That successive governments did not follow up, and that he was being frustrated at the top. So, Mr. Speaker, please jot this down. Like I said, I want you to use your office as the chairman of the Speakers Forum to start this from the federal. These minerals are deposited in states, and the states that these minerals are deposited don't have any power to control the activities of miners in their various states. This is wrong. This is wrong. They don't even have any tax that they are paying to these states. And when you go to Okeogun, especially in Betty, the kind of these materials that comes out from that place, these states should be, buoyant economically in terms of mining of the precious things that they get from those areas. So, like I said, our job has to be combed. The appropriate authorities, they have to go and enforce what is happening there, because what detonated in Bodija, you can see that Bodija is a well-planned area. Oyo is not that planned. Something like that in that kind of area. So, Mr. Speaker, I urge the Ministry of Environment or whichever agency that is saddled with the responsibilities of seeing to this matter to properly look into it and comb Oyo. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that. How this situation affects us, and different solutions as to ensuring that this situation never occurs again. But for now, we'll wait until the security operatives shed more light on, and the investigation shed more light on the happenings of Tuesday evening by 7:44 p.m. As soon as we have more information, I'm sure we'll be able to deliberate even further as to the action of either by the Committee on Environment. We also want the Committee on Environment to look at the environmental laws to see whether or not there are consequences of such actions that happen, and if there is not, then there's a lacuna there somewhere in the law, and then we have to take an immediate step towards that. So give the Committee on Environment a week to go and investigate to see what the consequences of these actions are, either by housing explosives in the residential area or even being allowed, and what kind of licensing would they need to procure and store explosives, either in a residential area or not. These are the questions that we have to first ask ourselves in the light of the events of Tuesday. That being said, those in favor that the resolution as amended be adopted by the House say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. Here is it.